Hi, everyone. It's Friday, and that means it's time to reconvene and take a look at a fresh batch of 8-bit Nintendo games. I'm Jeff Gerstmann, and what a list we've built. Over 300 strong here, 327 games to be exact. I've got another 5 or 6 pulled here from you, the viewer. Specifically for members of the Gerstmann Advisory Panel, you can sign up over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann if you'd like to suggest games. Everyone seems, I don't know if there's a, I don't know if there's a real, if there's a conspiracy happening here, but everyone ganged up and they've been suggesting licensed games lately. So we've got a batch of, well, we've got one holdover from last week, and then, well, I hope these games are good. I hope these games are good. I hope these games are good. We'll have more time to discuss it next week on the podcast, but Game Informer just got shut down this morning. And man, there's nothing surprising about Game Informer being the magazine / website owned by GameStop being shut down. There's nothing surprising about GameStop shutting down a bunch of other stuff. GameStop has been a train wreck for 20 years, has it been? I'm trying to think, like, when did things start happening to GameStop that it was like, oh, this is the worst place on the planet? 15 years, 10 years? Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a run of bad decisions. GameStop purchased FuncoLand, which was the retail outlet that started Game Informer in the first place, and so Game Informer came under the GameStop fold, and now they're Funko with a K Land, I guess, because all GameStop does is sell garbage. It's like I said, it's not surprising to hear. In some ways, it's amazing that Game Informer lasted as long as it did, because of the internal struggles that they have had to deal with their parent company for a very long time. And so that's, like I said, not surprising, but still just terrible. Just terrible. I'm trying to think, is Game Informer the last like legacy print publication? Were they the last one left in the US? Like, were they the last ones standing? Because, PC Gamer's a PC magazine. That's a different thing. I don't know. It's like, what was, like, what were the classic magazines of the era? I guess it was EGM and GamePro. And Next Generation, I guess. Yeah, some people are saying Game Fan. Was Game Fan ever classic, or was Game Fan just hilarious always? Was Game Fan always like the worst? You just look at it and go like, what the fuck is it? If you like looking at screenshots of import games, then Game Fan is for you. If you like reading anything about video games, video games and computer entertainment, hell of a magazine. Yeah, all the game players, ultra game players, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, that stuff came through. But like, yeah, all the Ziff books, your EGMs and EGMs 2s and what did they turn EGM 2 into there for like a year? there at the end. I forget what they changed it into. Game Now. That's what. Yeah. Yes. Game Now. And they had that official PlayStation magazine for a while, and then Future had the official Xbox magazine for a while. And yeah, I don't know. So the idea that there was a print magazine at all has been kind of a crazy thing. Is the biggest lasting legacy that video game magazines have had ever? What is it? If we look across the board, is it just that the concept of giving people a pro tip has become, like, I saw MJF do it on a wrestling show the other day, say pro tip and then say a thing like that's Game Pro. Like, no one knows that anymore. But whenever people say that, it is like, I don't know, unless it came from somewhere else, but like whenever I started saying it is because we were making fun of Game Pro. Yeah, I don't know, and that's just kind of everywhere in a weird way. But yeah, I don't know, it really is the end of an era. When I first started doing this, and started going to trade shows, I think one of the first two people I met, that were not, in my like immediate circle or whatever, and had like an actual conversation with, was Andy McNamara, he was not running Game Informer at the time, but he was working at Game Informer at the time. He would later go on to be their editor-in-chief for a very long time. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. It's fucking terrible. And at the same time, like, you look at it and go like, yep, yeah, of course. I mean, a print magazine in 2024, anything that GameStop touches is eventually going to turn to shit. That much has been guaranteed for a long time. So in some, like I said, in some ways, like, it would not have shocked me if Game Informer folded 10 years ago because of all of the horse shit that they had to deal with, and it just how fucking bad of a company GameStop is, and how little they cared about that thing that they acquired. I mean, like, that's, hey, story as old as time. They didn't buy it. They didn't buy Funkoland to get Game Informer. They bought Funkoland to put a competitor out of business and get more retail locations, and then suddenly went like, oh shit, we have a magazine now. And so of course it never got treated with it never felt like, I don't, from the outside looking in, and of course, knowing people that have worked there over the years and heard a few of their stories, the discussions about corporate, what GameStop was like, just is fucking terrible. And sounds like some of the worst bullshit. So amazing that some of those folks put up with it for as long as they did in some of those positions, leadership positions over there, having to put up with that company for that long. But yeah, we'll probably have more to say about it over the next week in a couple of different formats here. Actually, now that I think about it. But let's, for now, rank some 8-bit Nintendo games. I am staring down the barrel of a batch of games provided by you. And let's get into these. You can support the podcast, patreon.com / Jeff Gerstmann. Thanks everyone for being here. First game's a leftover from last week, and I have played this game. Some people swear by this game. I came to it late, and so I'm not really. I don't have it memorized. I don't remember. Like I've messed with it here and there, but we're gonna start with a little game called fire and ice. Known as Solomon's Key 2 in some territories. I'm upside down. I'm over here. Let's fix this. Hi. Now I'm here. Now I'm small. Now I'm over here. And now I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to push this. There. Cool Mint Island. I picked up a Celsius orange sickle at the store. One of the big can Celsiuses. And I don't know that I've tried this before. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Oh. Celsius is so disgusting. It's really weird to me that there's so many of them in stores these days. They take up so much space in the case. A novice wizard named Dana. Only 200 milligrams of caffeine. No, these have 270, according to this. I'll give you ice magic. We trust you, Dana. So, this is an interesting one because, it didn't come out as Solomon's Key 2 here. And so for years and years and years, I did not know that there was a sequel to Solomon's Key. A game that I love, a game that is number 18 on our list currently, scientifically speaking. And so 1993 Fire and Ice comes out, came out in other territories as, much more noticeably the sequel to Solomon's Key. Would you like to hear the story about Dana? Sure. 1993. I guess we'll begin from the beginning. That's an interesting way to frame your menu. Okay, looks like we've got 9 worlds. Okay, there's fire, there's ice. Oh. Okay, so he's got his... I can't push up to jump, so it's not... So that's gone. I just probably want to push this fire. I'm going to try level 1 again because I'm curious. I just want to get the controls down. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Or it does something, but not in that context. Okay, so presumably... Okay, so he'll automatically hop. He'll hold this up until I walk out of the way? Okay. Okay. So he'll just automatically hop up these. That's... Okay. This is, Oh, and that's just gonna go boom, 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 boom. Okay. This is a nice little tune. Okay, so I can... Oh, and I can put it back. And, okay, so I can place ice. Got it. But I have to place it under me. It's not... Interesting. Interesting. If I do that, okay, yeah. Okay, so let's, can I... No, because it attaches at both sides, so that's not going to fall. So I'm screwed now. Can I... What's my... Okay. Okay, once I go down there, I can't get back up. So how do I... Oh. But now how do I... Oh, I'm about to lose all my ice. No, I can just do this. No, I can't do this. Okay. All right. Is there any value in me doing this? Huh. Okay, so... Oh, alright. So what I need to... Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm overthinking this. So if I do this, and then get rid of this, and then do that... This is neat. So there's no way for me to get on the other side and push this over, right? So now how do I need to create a loose block. But I don't have anything under me that will let me do that. Oh, right. I can just push this over and yeah, right. Once I push it into the corner, I can make infinite ice. Okay. Okay, in order to get this to fall, we're gonna need to do some setup here. Oh, there's like a boss, like a... What? Ha ha ha. And you get out of my labyrinth. Oh no. Oh. It's like that, huh? Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting to have like a level with a little bit of a time pressure, I guess. That's this game. I see why they didn't name it Solomon's Key 2. I guess I see, or rather, I see why someone might think to not name it Solomon's Key 2, because this is a completely different game. Like, you can't jump. You can make blocks, but they are only ice blocks. And it's a totally different set of rules. You're not fighting moving enemies, at least not. I mean, unless there's... Like, it just, you know, this feels like much more, hey, we made a puzzle game, as opposed to, like, the kind of action puzzler sort of thing that the first game is. I killed those firemans. They're dead. They're gone now. I don't think we're going to be able to bring ice with us all the way around there, so we'll probably have to do this. It's weird to have the early levels of World 2 be easier than the later levels of World 1. To what end did I just do that? Okay, so if I walk down here, there's really nothing for me. If I walk over here, I need to push one block down there. And now I can't. Oh no, I can push that. I can still push that one over. Okay. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to make more ice when I got down there. Oh, I gotta fill it in first. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now you're smoked. Die. What happens if I touch the fire? Okay. How do I get up there? What am I doing? Oh, right. It's an interesting set of rules for like how ice attaches horizontally, but if you push it into a gap, it will not attach after the fact. And, you know, there's a lot of just weird little things like that that are really interesting. Would it benefit me to fill that gap or to push ice across or down? I don't think so. But we'll let that one down there. Oh, wait. no, I'm good. Yeah, I screwed that up. Because now I can't get out of here. I need more ice down here. You know, this is fine. These levels kind of, I don't know. I feel like they had an idea, you do it, and that's. Did I need to bring more ice with me down here to take care of that guy down below? I probably did, didn't I? I don't have any way to really bring ice with me over here, do I? Oh, I can do that. Okay. How does that help me? That doesn't help me, does it? No, that does. There's a little overkill there. So here's my thing, speaking as a Solomon's Key fan, this does not scratch anything close to the same itch as the first game. Though I do like this guy! And I like the clean look of the first game a lot. Though moving enemies changes everything. Whoops. We're gonna need ice. Lots of ice. Oh, these guys are dicks, man. Oh, you guys are fucking actual full-on dicks. That sucks. I don't want to do this again. And now, see, yeah. And now I'm taking shortcuts, and I'm probably going to fuck it up 9 more times now. That's right. That's right. The Dana I know picks up scrolls and shoots fucking straight up fireballs, man. Dana ain't fucking around. Dana can make blocks and jump. Dana can jump and create blocks under him. The Dana of the first game is so much more capable than this one. Well, now I've gone and done it, huh? And it's really hard, like a muscle memory thing to get rid of like all the movement and cool stuff you can do in the first game. The idea that I cannot jump here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a fun puzzle game. Yeah, I don't know. Like this is a good game. But also have you seen a game called Solomon's Key? All right, we need to get 2 ice in there, 1 for each of those fuckos. And also a way to push them. Okay, all right, what do we got to do here? I mean, it'd be easy enough to spin up the old ice machine. Okay. So, can I just pick any level at will? Can we just go do... Yeah, I guess so, huh? So is this black ice? What do we... Oh. Ice that does not disappear when destroying flames. That I cannot remove. I might be boned. Yeah, because there's no way up here. Okay. Oh, it only moves one block, too. Well, shit. Let's see. And I'll just need to... So let's... So if I fall down here, I'll be stuck because it only moves one block. Oh, it doesn't only slide one. It's just if it touches other black ice, it probably stops. That's probably what it is. So I need to... Okay. No, that's still not going to work because I'll still do this. It'll only move one and then I'm stuck. Nope. And it sticks to that ice also. So you can use the black ice to sort of attach your ice. Well, now as soon as I do this, I'm fucked. So... Okay. So it'll slide fully over regular ice, but when it touches black ice, it stops. And I can't do that because the black ice is there, preventing me from doing it. I'm just having it drop. So maybe if we do this... No, wait. If we do this... I can get a free piece of ice to do that. Now that should work. Yeah. So there you go. I finished 9-9. I finished theoretically the hardest puzzle in the game, or second to last hardest before whatever the final boss fight is. Alright, here's some other stuff. Let's fall down here and figure it out. What's this? Does this kill me? Yeah, it does. It does. Turns out. I bet you also can't put ice on top of it because it's like hot or whatever, right? But I could put black ice on top of it. Yeah. There's 13 world. Okay, so it's not even just the first 9. They throw some extras at you. That's probably for the best. Okay, wait. Can I... I'll die when I do this, though. That's the problem. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, as you might expect, they add mechanics. That's good. How would I ever get the black ice to... Well... Well, now I can't. So I would need to get... Okay. Let's just try like a random stage in World 6 and see. Okay, so they introduce these fire blocks to you. And these just melt when they hit, right? We did that? Yeah, okay. But I could use this to get all the way over here. It's not really going to do me any good now, but, you know, in theory. Smelt them all, right? Yep. And then I die. All right. And then we're back to more normal-ish stages here. Get fucked. I don't want to do this, do I? I want to go around the other way. I think. Oh, right, we gotta make some ice over here. I mean, in theory, I want to be in the middle and push those two blocks out. But I guess actually this would work as well. I'm just... Yeah. Oh, but I fucked up because I didn't leave myself any ice on this level. Oh no, I can climb up one notch. I don't need ice. Right. It's easy to overthink it. Jar. Burning jar. Ice. Continuous. It's weird that this... We win. Weird. This is a really weird view for this editor. I mean, it works just fine, but it's a lot of like, hit the select button. Okay, so when it says block, it means block. So it's the level's all completely filled in. Weird that it would start full of blocks. Where's like nothing? How do I fill something with nothing? Field. Feels like it should start with full of field and not block. But what do I know? Okay, I wasn't sure if it would, if I filled it full of field, if it would leave me with a bottom, or if you could fall out of the bottom of the screen or something like that, but... And it looks like pipe is just if you want a different type of ground? Because it doesn't look like you insert things into the pipes. I could be wrong there, but let's find out. No, we want... Okay, we'll put... That should be enough for us to test it out at least. No, it's not. fact. Because I can't. Yeah. Okay, now we know. Pipes is just different backgrounds, I guess, or different ledges. Might as well use blocks at that point. Can Dana go in the pipe? That's a good question, I guess. Yes. Okay. Oops, no. No. All right. I like that it lets you assign 2 separate pieces to each, button. Is continuous ice their name for black ice, or... Oh, stone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We win. This is cool. This game is cool. Like I said, here's today's magic word. Does that save edited levels? I'm guessing no. Today's magic word is was Dr. JD. Will you continue the game? That's a really good puzzle game. That's a really good, solid puzzle game. I always thought it was strange that they didn't call it Solomon's Key 2, but now spending more time with it while really thinking about it, if they had called this game Solomon's Key 2 and I had purchased it thinking, oh hell yeah, the follow-up to Solomon's Key, I would actually be really bummed out. I would actually be really disappointed by that, because that is not a proper, like it has only very superficial things in common with the first game. It's a much more low-key experience, and a no-key experience. All fires and ices. No keys. They probably were like, yeah, we can't call it Solomon's Key 2 because there ain't no keys in the game. Like, yeah, hey, when you're right, you're right. But they did call it that In the United Kingdom, they just called it Solomon's Key 2 in PAL territories. And, it was Solomon no Kagi 2. Kulminto Kyushutsu Sakusen in Japan. Which is, what is that? That's Coolmint. Coolmint is the name of the area. Anyway. Fire and Ice. My first thought is that it's better than Kickle Cubicle. But right off the bat, I'm like, but I don't know that I would take it over Metal Storm, or Adventure Island 2. But I would take it over a Kung Fu. You know what? Yeah. That's sometimes they're easier than you think they're going to be. And that means Fire and Ice is our new number 29. Oh, come on. There we go. Cool. It's no Solomon's Key. Next up, Sean suggested this game. You know, there's we've got an abundance of games in this genre. I'm not. Yeah. Another game from your friends at Rare. The more episodes of this we do, I have a low. My opinion of Rare as a developer of great video games sinks, but my respect for Rare as a studio that fucking got it done goes way up. If you needed a game done, Rare would get your game done. This is WWF Wrestlemania Challenge, which I believe is the second WWF game on the platform. And apparently we're into the Ultimate Warrior era of wrestling here. Yourself. Macho King Randy Savage. Okay, so King of the Ring era Randy Savage. Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude, Brutus Beefcake, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Big Boss Man. These are good little pictures here. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I mean, 3 versus 3. You know, a Survivor Series. Teams of 3 strive to not flee. That's how the slogan went, right? Oh, little, this is where Fire Pro got it, This already sucks. Holy shit. This might be worse than the first game, which was a terrible video game. What the fuck? So that's left on the D-pad, that's up. Okay, so, a little Cubert on the controls. Is it because he did a pin attempt that now we get his music? Come on, do a Tope Suicida. Close enough. Well, that was fun. Life bars on the sides of the ring is kind of an interesting... This is a fucking... This game is fucking bad, dude. Okay, so if I hit both buttons, he'll do that elbow. Okay, he'll do like a little knee drop there if I... Looks like there's, you know, looks like doing moves also expends some life here because I'm out of fucking life here. Life meters in wrestling games, like just health, the concept of health and all that stuff in wrestling games is always so fucking annoying, man. Oh no. He's been eliminated. Sure. Yeah, like I respect what Fire Pro is trying to do in terms of like how it handles stamina and everything. I do want some meter of some kind, I guess, you know, of just like having to hit this like button to rest and like I really like the idea of Fire Pro, but I really don't like playing them at all. That was a good... So it's this, you know, like, but these games where you're striking this balance of like, you're trying to attack them to lower their meter, but also you attacking is sort of lowering yours, like creates a situation where, you know, the meter management and the things you have to do to fucking succeed. And what do I have to do to get back in the ring also? That would be nice to know. That would be good. That would be a thing worth knowing, I suppose. This is, at least the fucking first game, like, made no bone. They're just like, I don't know, man, we're gonna have power-ups that you pick up. Like, you get Honky Tonk Man's guitar, fuck it. Like, that's what I pushed. I don't know. Little backdrop there, okay. Say what you will about the Ultimate Warrior, and there's a lot to say. The music was good. What a fucking miserable video game. I'm gonna play as myself. I love the level of assumptions they make about who the person playing this game is. Come on, booty man. Give me all you got. Ah! The disciple. He's got me in one. Beefcake seems distracted. He seems out of it. He seems, he's on Dream Street. Rope break there, I would think, but okay. Okay, we got a shot of the controls here a little bit. Okay, so they do an idea of holding down the strike button as well as tapping it. B then A does a choke and headbutt, but only with Andre the Giant. B then A doesn't do anything with any other wrestler. Ultimate Warrior does the Warrior Wallop. The Boss Man Buster. These are not actual. Yeah, this is, kind of before they really felt they needed to really represent the movesets of any of these guys. Like Hogan doesn't appear to have the leg drop. Man, I love Rick Rude. He's such a perfect asshole on the microphone. I like that the AI just seems to run around at random. It's a really fucking insane. This game is insane. Like I said, if you say what you will about that first game, at least like the AI kind of does its thing. It's got power-ups. Like that feels like a product. I don't know. This feels like a fucking mess. Look at him. What's he doing? That's not even this. He's just running in circles. That's not even running the ropes. If you went to a wrestling school and they told you that was running the ropes, you've been had. If you went to the Parker Boudreaux seminar and they tried to tell you that that was what running the ropes was, get your $20 back. Oh. Boss Man was a great character also, man. Like, I like a lot of these. Like, when I think about this era of wrestling, it is all of the, like, I guess you would call them undercard guys. But Boss Man had, he had like runs with Hogan and stuff like that. I guess everyone did, right? But Boss Man, Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, you know, just like, you know, Mr. Perfect. Was Mr. Perfect an undercard guy? I mean, he never won the, you know, the world title. He was like, Mr. Perfect to me is like the, maybe the best intercontinental champion ever. The thing I'll say about this game in its favor is that as I am learning how to play it, I feel like I am having a little bit more success with it. Also, I think that they made the, like, you know, the stand-in character for you. Oh god, the 3-point stance. I think they made your character more powerful than even Randy Savage was because of how that fight went with Warrior and Savage. I feel like I'm having a much more success with, like, this no-name character, which is weird. Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, heck of a character. Like, yeah, you know, there's just a lot of interesting fucking weirdos in the company back then. Like, the, you know, who cares about Hogan and Warrior and all that fucking horse shit? But like all the other stuff that they had going on, they just had a lot of big weird personalities and big weird characters to go with them. Even Honky Tonk Man, who, you know, people don't like to talk about favorably these days for a variety of reasons, but Duggan, god damn it. But this game is still not good. But man. Let's try one more. It feels like there's a disparity in power between the characters. Look at how fucking tan they make Hogan. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Hogan's famous drop kick. Yeah, so it feels to me like they made the created character stronger than the others. Like, I just feel like I'm taking way more damage as any of the other characters, which is like that's a hilarious concept of just like them having this, like, you know, insert character or whatever. Okay. Yeah, look at how low on health I already am. This game is broken. It seems like you lose more health on whiffed moves with the normal characters than you do with the created character. also like the stamina aspect of the presentation becomes more of a factor. No, you cannot bounce off the ropes. You can run. Also, it's not easy to line up moves because you can't move diagonally. Other than, I mean, you're always moving diagonally technically because of the way the camera is, but like you can only move in 4 directions. But yeah, it's way easier if you play as this character. It's way easier. It feels like you don't lose as much stamina when you miss moves. And it feels like maybe you're even doing a little bit more damage. That's a really crazy... Someone should if no one has done it, someone should pull this game apart and look at the balance. We're doing a balance patch for WWF Wrestlemania Challenge. It's weird. It has like in some ways it has less personality than the previous game, WWF Wrestlemania. And the controls are really fun. It's yeah, I don't It's really I'm trying to we need to think about other games. We need to think about other games here because like is this better or worse than this specific game? There's a lot of ups and downs. I think the music is better in this first game. And it has the little power-ups. So like the personalities are much better represented in that first game than they are here. I think the isometric perspective makes the controls feel like shit and lining up moves feels real bad. But I was winning more matches. Yeah, so no, but this is a worse game. This is a worse game than WWF WrestleMania. This game is not as good. But it's better than Time Lord. I mean, you know, just comparing to other Rare games, I guess, in some sick way. It's not better than... Is it better than Treasure Master? It's not... It is not better than Skate or Die 2, The Search for Double Trouble, a game that is not good. It is not better than Treasure Master, but it is better than Time Lord. It is better than Time Lord. Yes, Hustle Bones is right. The walk animation in Treasure Master alone is enough to... is it WrestleMania Challenge? Is that the name of this thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's a real piece of shit. I don't know. I think the isometric camera that they went for here alone is enough to just make it a worse game. Because of the way that the moves line up and the way that that stuff connects, it's super bad. And so it's our new number 299. Congratulations to Time Lord, a top 300 NES game. A Sad Fat Man suggested the next game. On our ongoing quest. Yeah, like I said at the top of the show, everyone ganged up and picked licensed games. Here's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. 1991, huh? So what is it? This movie was serious, but Men in Tights was the like parody of this that was right. I forgot that this movie, I mixed that movie up with Men in Tights because I forget that there was a serious Robin Hood movie there for a minute. Okay. All right. We got a little top down action. Oh God. What am I? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Ball and chain weighs in it. Okay. Let's play this. Let's play this. Third year, the Third Crusade. Okay. Robin Hood sees no one to speak with. Help me, Robin. Can't hold out any longer. All right. Look. You see Peter nearby. Oh shit, that guy blew up. These are great. These are great gifts. Someone make these with a koala pad. Peter has joined Robin's band. Sure. He's Azim. There's a secret passage under the floor of the southeast corner. I also hit a door key in the cell beside this one. So it said southeast corner of this room, and then over here is where... Okay. Wait, did I... He said he hit a door key in the cell next to this one. I assume that's over here where these guys are doing business. But oh, was this maybe a cell? There, okay. Why are you just like flinging? Why are you just like hitting the door? Yes, infidel. That's... Oh. Oh, okay. We have a jump button. We have an attack button. I only have one attack, really. Oh, this is fucked. Since I can't attack low, this has the look and feel of an unlicensed video game. It's about to go bad for me. Oh my god, he just flew off the fucking screen. Robin Hood was mortally injured. It's a really ugly game over screen. Oh, man. This game has some stuff going for it. Like I like a nice top-down view game. They can be real weird sometimes. And you have interesting options. Like the way you get to them and hitting the start button to bring up this menu and all that stuff, or... You know, some of that stuff's sort of shitty, but This guy just standing at the door, flicking this fucking axe around. And this starting a fight when the other guy, I just killed him in one shot, is a little weird, but I don't know. I guess I just gotta get over him because I can't hit him from... Yeah, this sucks, dude. This combat is way worse than the combat in Sid Meier's Pirates. Nothing here. Oops. The characters have load depending on what they're carrying. This is a weird... This is a weird fucking game, man. I like that these guys just fucking blow up, though. These guys aren't even leaving bodies. Oh, I can swing way faster. Does that do anything? Use. I see. This is a bad place to be. Fuck. This game over screen is so ugly. Holy shit. Where is this gonna put me? Okay. I appreciate the idea that, hey, there's only gonna be a body if there's something worth getting off of the body. A hidden bandage. Hey, you want to see my hidden bandage? Okay. And a guy spawned up there while we were over here. Fight for your lives. Oh, what? What? Hey, check it out. We made a separate combat system in here that's way worse than the one you were just doing, and also worse than the other one that we had in there earlier. What the hell is this game? Oh no, Peter. Take this ring to my sister. Peter's left Robin's band. The rule of England has fallen since King Richard left to fight the Crusades. Oh, wicked tyrant Sheriff Nottingham is ruling the land with an iron fist. Good-looking characters. You want some? We doing this? He's just up there just going, just brandishing, just, yeah! I'm Guy of Gisborne, the sheriff's cousin. Oh no. It's this again. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Oh. It also has multiple game over screens. This one goes fucking hard as fuck. Look at this fucking image. Look at this goddamn image. And then it farts at you on the way out. This is interesting. It's not good. I actually like the way the sword combat feels in just the regular top-down view. When it goes to that other shitty screen where you're really tiny, that sucks. And the side-scrolling dueling is also really bad. But the just like when you're top-down, just going bop, 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 just bashing them, like that works well enough. That works well enough, man. And so like this is kind of cool. Look at these evil fishmen. This stuff, man. None of these screens benefit the game. Oh, look at that. Spin that stick over your head and let the fish have their way with you. This is a really weird game, especially for 91. Well, I don't want to do this stuff again, honestly. Probably shouldn't have just left that sword sitting there, honestly. Can I just, what if I just don't? Yeah, I just gotta time it well. Yeah, limited continues in a game like this seems really foolish. And is there any kind of save system whatsoever? Or is it... If I push A 8 times and then B 8 times on the title screen, there's a level select? Alright. A hidden password system? Beeping, but I did A 8 times and B 8 times and got nothing. There we go. What? So they put a password system in it. But you don't get these passwords in the game, right? This is just like a weird level select cheat code system. Is that? I have no... Okay, no, I do. All right. Put my sick chain on. Ah, what a good map. Oh, okay. And so you can equip in either hand, huh? So you can dual wield, I'm guessing. Okay, I guess he is in our party. Robin Hood is dead. And now I'm playing as the other guy. Robin Hood finds a chest key, 2 bags of gold, and some leather armor among the remains. What even is this? My father, John Little. It's very satisfying to light these fuckers up and just have them explode. It's like I'm fucking Rambo over here. Oh no! There are evil forces in this land. It's an interesting, you know, like, it's not pure action. It's not pure role-playing. Like, this is an interesting hybrid video game at a time when you kind of didn't see a lot of these. Especially from this perspective. I mean, you know, there are some side-scrolling games on the platform for sure. Oh, this seems bad. We have been blown up. All right. All right, Robin Hood. Okay, so put this here. Huh. Mechanically fascinating and occasionally mechanically satisfying. Like, that arrow flies really well. You can shoot them fast and they fucking blow up real good when you hit them. Like, the combat in that view specifically, I think, is pretty good. But the, you know, them trying to be like, oh, we want to represent large scale battles. And so you can change between characters in those larger scale battles. But that's not, you don't, that stuff is not satisfying. You move a lot more slowly. It just feels a lot more restricted. And the duel stuff is like, it feels unfinished. I don't know. Like, you really only have that one stab, and I wonder if you do any dueling later, if you have different weapons equipped, if it's like, oh, you can go into a duel with a bow and arrow or whatever. But that duel there, you can't stab low. You cannot crouch and stab. That is my big beef with that, I guess, is that you're just kind of like, you know, just jump over their head and stick them. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's cool that they tried to make this weird role-playing game. The menus and stuff are not great, but they work okay generally, especially for the thing they're trying to make, right? In terms of you finding all these other items and equipping them. But like the idea of having like a weight and then having weight change your dexterity, like, you know, they wanted so bad to make this systems driven thing at a time when hardware, you know, really wasn't up to snuff for handling a lot of more complicated systems. And so they just kind of put that stuff in there. And I'd be curious to know how much that stuff impacts the actual game, you know? If you're carrying weight and the dexterity's down, does it just slow down your attack or whatever? It's a fascinating thing. Yeah, so I remember hearing that there were prototypes of this game that were a different thing, and that it kind of went through some iteration before they finally settled on whatever the hell that was. But that's a really interesting game. I think that it kind of gets in its own way and a lot of that, but at the same time, there's something there. There's something there. And there's like some brisk storytelling happening along the way that I think like works like pretty well. Would Diablo exist without this? I think it would. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, yes, it would. It's a fair question though. Where does this go on the list? Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Apparently a serious film. Was this the so wait, Kevin Costner was in this one, and then Men in Tights was like a Mel Brooks movie, right? Is that what it was? It's a fucking blur, man. So this is better than Platoon. It is better than Renegade. It's better than the first Hudson's Adventure Island. It's certainly better than Captain Comic The Adventure. Better than G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Better than Galaxy 5000. It's better than Spiritual Warfare, though. Spiritual Warfare has a straightforwardness to it. Where this went in favor of like a little bit more menu complexity than it probably needed. See, I never saw Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I saw Men in Tights. So I don't know anything about. I like. At some point, like I forgot that there was a serious Robin Hood film around the same time, and that Men in Tights was a very specific parody of that film in a lot of ways, and not just that was the one Robin Hood thing that came out then. But yeah, I guess there was that other. Was what was it? The Bryan Adams song, was that from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? Didn't he have a song on the soundtrack that was real big? Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. These were dark times. These were bad days. Yeah, everything I do it for you was and I remember the video, and I remember, boy. What a time. What a time. Oh, God. It is better than Conquest of the Crystal Palace. It's better than Milan's Secret Castle. It's better than Popeye. Should make a Popeye game based on the movie using the Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves engine. Is it better or worse than Dino Wars Destruction of Spawned Ye Loose? It's a better game than that. It's a better game than Solstice of the Quest for the Staff of Deimos. It's better than King's Knight. It's better than Burger Time. I mean, again, saying a game is better than Burger Time is madness, but in the context of the NES port of Burger Time, but this game, limited continues and just like funky modes in it. It gets by on a lot of ambition. Like it's not better than Nightshade, another game that I think is ambitious for the platform. It's not better than Maniac Mansion. It's not better than Clax. You know what? It's not as good as Mario Brothers, but it's better than Galaga Demons of Death. It's our new number 140. I keep wanting to write Robin Hood Men in Tights. I keep wanting to write that every time. Even though we like just had this conversation, like my fingers My fingers. I bought a new mouse. Showed up yesterday. Because my mouse was double clutching, man. It was double tapping buttons. It was not, the button wasn't staying down, so I could not click and drag to select multiple icons. It was a disaster. So I had to replace my mouse. And this mouse is, it feels smooth. This is the new number 140. Too much click holding, I guess. Or not enough. All right, Mike suggested the next game. Boy, I hope it's better than the one that came before it. It'd be hard for it to be worse. It is from your friends at LJN. It is Back to the Future 2 and 3. From your friends at Beam. Up, up, up. Pick it up. Up. This is ska. I know a lot of people have been asking, and we finally, this is it. This is where it came from. The menu, the main menu of Back to the Future 2 and 3. The specials played this game, and then it pretty much, everything fell out from there. This weird flickering line over here on the side of the screen is real good, too. In the year 2015, your arch enemy, Biff, stole Doc's time-traveling car. What brand of car it is? I like the idea that it has to be referred to as a time-traveling car because they can't just call it the brand, huh? It's a time-traveling car. And the sports almanac. He then traveled to 1955 and gave the book to his younger self. That seems bad. Oh, no. By 1985, Biff, using the information in the sports almanac, became the most powerful and corrupt man on Earth. To protect the almanac, Biff scattered objects throughout space and time and locked them behind closed doors. Yeah, you know, the movie. That's what it, yeah, Marty McFly had to go find pages of the sports almanac behind all these closed doors. As a result, the space-time continuum is falling apart. Don't I know it? Your quest, Marty, is to travel through space and time, find and eventually return those objects to their correct locations. The almanac will then be destroyed and the future restored. This is a lot of pages of fucking deck. You also need to find a remote. Oh, okay. You'll also need to find a remote controller which will allow you to call the DeLorean. Now, the picture of that fucking car with the words "now go for." Oh God, am I playing? No. Okay. Oh, what the fuck am I looking at? What is this fucking Swamp Thing ass fucking video game? Oh, I can go in places and. Why does it say this is your life? What? Did I do it? Did I do what I needed to do? Everyone remembers these creatures. I guess if the space-time continuum was breaking down, what are you gonna do? You know? What? Oh, so you've got like is this an open fucking world game, man? Did I travel from front to back like it was Goonies 2? What am I doing? Why are these enemies here? 2015 is a terrible time. Do I just catch it while it's going? I guess so, huh? Dude, look at this animation. This straight up 2600 ass number of frames. Oh, I got a hoverboard, right? Oh, okay, there we go. Now I can move. Oh, that was cool. Glad to... Am I traveling between two different pasts and futures when I do that? Is that the... No, they wouldn't let me time travel. That'd be so off-brand. I can't attack. Can I jump on these fuckers' heads? Let's test with this burger man. Okay, all right, we killed that guy. What the fuck is... Was this game on the Amiga? The music doesn't sound like Amiga music or anything like that. Like, but there's a real... I think it's partially because the name of the movie is on screen at all times. Like, it's got that's it's such a computer game vibe. No, only on NES and Game Boy. Okay. Okay. Well, it was made by Beam, who is, I believe Beam was a British developer. Okay, so this is the edge of the world then, huh? I got one key. I like that, you know, I like that the spiked, like the fucking Lakitu looking enemy, or the spiny rather, you just jump on their head to kill them. Fuck this bird! Are you shitting me? And stop doing this! Stop making me spawn all the way over here, you piece of fucking shit game! Are you... Like that I can just jump on the spiky guy. Like, decades of video gaming have led us to believe that we can't do that, you know? And so the idea that this game is just like, no, man, no. Just... this freaking video game! Fuck you! Oh! And the keys can just go off screen. I can shoot now. Oh, not anymore. Oh, the momentum on the movement is also very good. What? I figure if I go... No! Nope, that guy didn't respawn. I thought I could make the key master respawn. No, let's go to the downside and then we'll go to the right. Okay, here's... I thought maybe I'd be able to go in the pawn shop, but apparently not. I mean, it's got a blinky sign and everything. It seems like that'd be a place you'd be able to go. Fuck this bird. Oh, here's another one of these, huh? Now we're gaming. Back at the bar, but we already went in here, and I'm pretty sure we already... Oh, here's one of these doors I've heard so much about. All right, now we're gonna fucking video game. Now we're gonna play games. This just... Oh, can't touch those. Fuck you. Like, this has like a real like Lazy Jones what was it? What's the fucking full name of that game? You know, it's got these weird shitty mini games in here, but like the ones in but the ones in Lazy Jones, which was a Commodore 64 game, were like fun little diversions. Ice cream soda recovered. Now return it to its correct time and place. Look for the secret entrances in unlikely places. Fuck you. Are you shitting me? No, you put an arrow on the screen that says, here's where you're going, bud. Like, don't do me like this. I've never played this before. I'm fucking flabbergasted that this is a thing. Like that this... Like you thought Back to the Future... You thought the first game? Now we got 3 coins? And now here we got 2? And here's 3? I don't even want those bottles. I don't need them. Now here we got 3 of these. And over here there's jack shit. And it drops me off facing that way instead of trying to get me where I'm going. What now? Okay, we went this way, but I guess now we're looking for the most unlikeliest of places to try to put this ice cream soda back or whatever, right? So maybe I do need to go back to the left. Maybe I need to go to the pawn shop. Maybe the pawn shop will work now. gonna say, is that an evil bat? Yes, it is. This has, like, again, like, this was a 1990, or like, this is like pretty late. Can't go in here. Just everything about the animation on the movement, and I mean, obviously, like the color depth and the size of the world and whatever else it's a different story. But like, this just has such a 2600 or like 8-bit, like 5200 feel to it. You know the way Pitfall 2 was an open world game? It like that. Like, there's a lot of shitty sound effects in here that are real dated. I was gonna say, what's the opposite of ahead of their time? This is... Also, there's no indication as to, like, you know, that you get these up arrows and down arrows and the 2s and the 3s on the little coins and stuff that I assume will help you figure out where in the world you're going. But, like, it's not... I can't move up or down while I have this. I can just move this far and then it stops and blows up. That's it. Thankfully, there's another one here. What? Okay, we got a remote controller. Let's go to 1955. Oh, I'm out of fuel. No, I'm not. Okay. The snails are smaller here because they haven't grown up yet. Walking trash cans. You know, 1955. Ah, the 50s. This was Sonic CD before Sonic CD was Sonic CD. Keep wanting to look and see was this developed by the same people that did you know, A Boy and His Blob and all that other you know, the Simpsons games, but no, Beam did this. This was not Imagineering. I like that the enemies have basic equivalents across the time zones, just like different icons and stuff, or different sprites, but the behavior is the same. Can't go in here. That's right, Beam's Australian. That's right, yes. I forgot. I want to say Beam did one of the ports of Smash TV for Acclaim and did an okay job with those. What the fuck? Why would... I mean, licensed games, right? They're licensed games. These are the games that helped establish the tone with the way we talk about licensed games, with the way we clown on licensed games. These are the games where that like set that all in motion. You were at Beam a couple of years after this. They were getting very tight budgets and timeframes for stuff like this, like 6 weeks. You were just doing QA. Yeah, no, I believe it, man. Like, especially when you had a company like Acclaim with the LJN banner and all that stuff. They were especially cranking shit out, right? But like, man, at the menu, hold B and select for the password system and enter flux capacitor is the power. I remember reading, when you'd read magazines, I remember reading flux capacitor is the power. I remember that now. All right, yeah, let's go look at Back to the Future 3 real quick. Because I'm sure it'll be better. I'm sure that's gonna... Oh, I have to like... organize the... Having this audio through here too is really good. What happened? Why is the F over here? I'm gonna blow my brains out. To pass it to... I need a T. Ugh. Oh my god. And now I just hit start? What? That didn't do anything. Unless this is going to start me. Okay, here we go. Looks like it is not over yet, Marty. Now you have a new quest to find the dock. This game kind of reminds me of Pitfall 2, like, but bad. Homing arrows. That's cool. This game is like a bad Pitfall 2. And even as a second quest. Much like the good versions of Pitfall 2 did. This, what the fuck, dude? I remember the 1800s when, you know, was that a rhino? Walking on a hind leg? Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's the stuff. Oh, right. If I touch those, I die. This is not better than the movie. Come on now. That's... Oh, I'm just like, fucked now, huh? Back to the Future 3 is like, I don't know, it's fan service, right? Like it's look, it's ZZ Top and they're here too. You know, like it's look at they're spinning their guitar, you know, like it's fine. Well, this makes the game worse. I'm glad that we did this because I hate this even more now. Fan service for ZZ Top fans. What are you talking? You know, fan service for who? You don't like ZZ Top? Come on. Come on. This is not as good as Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. You know, Double Back Again, the song they did for Back to the Future. It's not their best song. It's not ZZ Top's best song. It's not their worst song. You want to see the ZZ Top music video that looks like the Inca intro? That's just Sleeping Bag, isn't it? Or it's another song on Afterburner. I guess maybe it's not Sleeping Bag, but Afterburner. Yeah. Anyway, ZZ Top, fascinating group. Way more like way more depth there than you would maybe think, but also not that much more. Yeah. Everyone wanted a ZZ Top keychain as a kid because of those videos, and I'll tell you, I had one. They were giving them away in contests for a while, and then I think they just realized, like, what if we just fucking sold these, man? There was like MTV contests where you could win like Eliminator keys, you know, the ZZ Top logo fucking keychain from the music video. This is worse than Dick Tracy. It's worse than RoboCop. Legs is a classic song, right? It's a. You can tell me you don't like Legs, and I'll be like, yeah, you don't, sure, but it's a classic song. And then they had their fancy car, and then the ladies got out of the car, and you're like, what the heck? And then these guys with their beards, and then at the end of that album, the fucking car turned into the space shuttle and flew to fucking space. And then the whole album they did after that, they were like, what if we got into synthesizers a little bit and made this fucking insane fucking record that's nothing like any of the, like, take your Tube Snake Boogie and fucking LaGrange and fucking Cheap Sunglasses. No. We bought keyboards. It's fucking crazy. Cheap Sunglasses is as I feel like as not a child watching MTV now, I would say I think Cheap Sunglasses is their best song. It's the Back to the Future 2 and 3 is worse than Deadly Towers. It's worse than Super Pitfall. What Let's think about it. It is worse than WWF Wrestlemania Challenge. It is worse than Time Lord. It is worse than The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. It is similar in some ways to Super Pitfall. It's similar in a lot of ways to Super Pitfall. It's worse than Ghostbusters. It's worse than Motor City Patrol. It's not worse than Treasure Island Dizzy. It's not worse than Quattro Adventure. Okay. Action 52 is worse. Master Chew and the Drunkard Hugh. Who? Or who? Hugh? You'd think it'd be Hugh because it's, rhyme. It's Chew and Hugh. But like, it is worse than Master Chew and the Drunkard Hugh, but it is better than Action 52. It's our new number 314. What a Back to the Future, Back to the Future was something I really liked as a kid, and then as I started growing up, I started meeting people that were way, way, way more into Back to the Future than I was. And it made me realize that I did not like Back to the Future all that much. It's fine. It's good. It's good. I enjoyed it. It's an enjoyable series of films. I like the second one the best because I like it when they show the future and they're playing Wild Gunman and it's silly. I like silly representations of the future in films. And so that's why I like Back to the Future 2, because it has that. The first one is the best of just like pure films, right? But then when they had to bolt 2 more movies onto it and then shot them back to back like the Matrix sequels, 2 and 3 they're cool movies. If you like the first one and want more of it, I think that those movies are cool. And when they do the train and all the train stuff is cool. Like, it's fun. It's fun to watch them like try to insert more time travel weirdness into the shit from the first movie and like do all the stuff that they do. It's cool. But like by the time you get to that third one, it's very much like a fans of the genre type of thing, I think. And I think, I think there was a time there when you go like, oh man, the DeLorean is such a cool looking car. You'd be a cool, but like also growing up around cars and car repair, I knew that those cars were, that repairs on them were fucking impossible and the parts were hard to find and that they were absolute pieces of shit. So for as cool as those cars did look with their doors and such, that they were garbage fucking vehicles. So, like, my desire to own one tapered off pretty fast. What percentage of DeLoreans do you think exist today that have not been, like, shoddily converted into fucking time machines? That to me, like, when people do that, I look at it and go like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, ugh. People are like, I figured out a way to make this looks just like the flux capacitor from the movie. And you're like, okay. Yeah. All right. Nice. Nice work. I mean, at least build Kit from Knight Rider. Do something cool. Fucking paint. Go make the A-Team van. Yeah. Oh God. Do you think anyone that bought a fucking Cybertruck tried to fucking put the time circuitry in it? It's like the sad lineage. Like the existence of the Cybertruck actually, I think, makes the DeLorean like way less cool in retrospect in a lot of ways too. You know, it's like, oh, this is the lineage. This is the legacy in a lot of ways. This is the sad legacy of this shit. Yeah. How many of them have novelty fucking out of time license plates and like all that other shit? And then people have to make the decision if they want like fucking, if they want to put the fucking Cuisinart in the top or not, if it's that era of the time machine or not. Right. But the Cybertruck's just a fucking clown car, man. What a piece of fucking garbage. It's already building on Tesla's rich lineage of like, here are cars that are fucking expensive to fix and fall apart in really weird ways. Let's make one that is even fucking worse than that. Like, it's just like, yeah. Sure. The DeLorean lineage, the Tesla lineage combining to form total dog shit. Just fucking hilarious, man. I think we can get one more game in here. MC Baker wanted this one. From Jalico, of all companies. I didn't, all right. This is a little something called the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Music on, scenes on. People suggested, oh my, well, hello there. I'm Indiana Jones, and I have a few stories to tell you. Yep, there he is. There's Indiana Jones. When I was a young man, I traveled to Mexico. This was a TV show. Wasn't it? Yeah, the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Well, I thought it was a vacation. That was during the Mexican Civil War. At the time, the Mexican outlaw General Pancho Villa, along with his loyal Villistas troops, were waging a war against the Americanos and the Federales. Justin. Just remake this game. Well, have you decided to join my revolution? What is this fucking sub Castlevania? Oh, look, I can go low too. Look at this. This, I mean, like, I'll tell you, like, right out of the gate here, this looks fucking rad. Oh, I froze time. Like what? Oh, just like Indiana Jones. Fuck that guy. I rolled a rock down on his stupid head. Oh, I got hit and I don't have my whip anymore. This is truly fucked. Oh, wait, I hate this game. Oh, right, the stupid... Well, what am I supposed to do here? Nope. can't slowly crawl past the... Maybe I could walk in the quicksand. Maybe that doesn't immediately kill you. Oh, I can go in these, huh? Okay. Great, I've got a rock now. You thought the whip was cool. Let me show you this fucking rock I can throw. You must be able to walk on that quicksand. We have to know. Okay, you just got to be quick about it. Sensible. This game moves at like a really interesting pace too. Like this is all. Oh no, that was not something for me to ride. That was something to murder me yet again. Oh my god. Is there a way for me to like? Because he's got 3 slots up there for these sub weapons, but or whatever is going on. I got a hat. Yeah, is this like a like backdoor Shatterhand sequel in some ways, or like spiritual successor? Oh, right, the cactus. So I lost my hat, but I kept my weapon. Alright, we made the horse despawn. That's very unceremonious. Just dropped into the next area. Fuck that snake. This is a really weird game, especially as an Indiana Jones game. Like, it's not bad. It's just, it's really fucking strange. Hang on, I gotta throw a rock at this guy with a machine gun. Oh, there we go. Now we're in fucking business. Oh. Hat. Firecrackers. Dynamite. Close enough. I don't want to... Okay, now we're talking. It's a meat tool. Yeah, if Simon Belmont could just have a pistol. Oh, God. Can I shoot the... No? What the fuck, dude? Like the end of fucking the first level of Contra over here. No, got to take him out too? And how do you propose I do that? Oh. Yay. Thank you, young man. You have saved us from Pancho Villa and this terrifying Villistas. We thought they would help us to better our lives, but now we see that they only wanted to better their own. Young Indiana Jones here looks like he's about 65. I'm afraid the Mexican Revolution looks like one big lie. Wow, this is really taking a stance. Games don't take stances like this anymore. I wish they'd leave politics out of my Young Indiana Jones Chronicles game. I've recently seen a foreign man with a strange hand who carries with him a magnificent artifact. It looks like the head of some animal. Did he got it out of an Egyptian tomb? Probably shouldn't have taken that. That sounds like Claw. I thought you were here on vacation. What? Belongs in a museum. Ah! This is great. This is great. And now I'm in a fucking cave. Looks like Terry Bogard mixed with Simon Belmont here. You know? This is a really interesting game. If you didn't like lose the whip, or if there's just like more of a life system, like if it just had a life meter and treated those other weapons as sub weapons, like if it just went all the way on the Castlevania thing, this game would probably be more fondly remembered, like thought of in a much different light than it is. I don't think anyone's thinking about this game, right? This is neat, though. Look at this. I can crawl through these little fucking areas. Oh, God. Is this like a little area, door I can walk into? No? Okay. Is this the best Indiana Jones video game? Oh, yeah, right. Fate of Atlantis. Yes, right. Yes. Okay. Right. That is a very good game. That mouse or whatever hit me and stole my gun. I hate when that happens. Punch that fucking bat, dude. And now I got a rifle. Ah! The music keeps doing that, and I'm like, uh-oh. Good. This game is almost awesome. This game is almost like really fucking good, man. But it's just not. This doesn't seem lined up timing-wise for me to do this at all. I guess, yeah, I just gotta... Oh! Those spikes will kill you. 5 credits. This is really neat. I don't know. I'm impressed with it. It's got a good feel. Like it's very peppy. The movement is really nice. And you know, the Castlevania influence, I guess, is justified and fair and goes a long way. I wish that they had gone a little bit further with it. I think if they had just like said, "Fuck it, dude," sub weapons and a life meter. Literally, that might have been the only change. If they had just been like, "Hey, sub weapons and a life meter," would have been huge for this. Scenes off if you know. If it's got that's the speed run mode. That's the speed run mode. Huh. That's a very neat game. It's a very neat game. But where does it go on our list? It's close. It's so close. Like Young Indiana Jones Chronicles could be like with some minor tweaks, you know? But I guess all the enemies are pretty much one hit as well. And so, you know, maybe it's not that bad, but, you know, just like, it's mostly in terms of like, hey, it creates these checkpoint situations where you're like, I don't want to go through this again and whatever else. But like, it's good for what it is. I think Jalico or whoever ended up doing the programming on that, they did a pretty good job. Like it feels nice. The movement feels precise enough to where you would, to what you would want out of a game like that. And, decent platforming, fast-paced action, like faster than Castlevania in a weird way. Like it's kind of, like it moves, man. It's cool. I want to spend more time with that. It's better than Mappy Land, I'd say. It's better than Kid Cool and the Quest for the 7 Wonder Herbs. That piece of garbage. Ugh. It's better than the NES version of Shinobi. It's better than Ninja Kid. It's better than G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. It is better than Base Wars. It's better than The Legend of Kage. It's better than Town and Country Surf Design's Wood and Water Rage. Better than Dirty Harry. It's better than 8 Eyes. A game I wish 8 Eyes was better. It's a similar situation, right? Where 8 Eyes has that thing of like, hey, this is kind of a little bit of Castlevania in here, and if we made it a little bit better, that'd be good. And like 8 Eyes is close to being cool too, but it's just not quite there. It's better than Russian Attack, which is, if Russian Attack was more of a just like level-based game with more jumping and moving forward and more platforming, instead of being this very kind of just run from left to right, and you might have 1 or 2 levels to go, like not much climbing. Like Russian Attack is a little too straightforward for its own good, but it's an arcade game, and for that era of arcade games, Russian Attack makes a ton of sense. But here on the NES, it kind of falls a little more flat, I suppose. This is better than Rambo. It's better than Clash at Demon Head. Yeah, it's kind of we're in here actually. It is in this kind of like Dr. Chaos to Clash at Demon Head. These games feel like appropriate to be alongside it. Shadow of the Ninja specifically, like. Now, I think it moves a little bit beyond this stuff because I would take it over Wrecking Crew and Bases Loaded. Cowboy Kid is maybe a better. It's better than Ice Climber. It's better than Arkista's Ring. It's better than Ice Climber. It is better than Dragon Spirit: The New Legend. But it is no Journey to Silius. Does that make sense? No, it is better than Journey to Silius. It's better than 3D World Runner. It's better than Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. It's better than Zezix. It's better than Crazy Creatures. It is not better than Scat. Special Cybernetic Attack Team. It's our new number 86. It's our new number 86. Yeah. Top 100 game. I would not have expected. I would not have expected the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Is our new number 86. All right, let's get the list over here so you can take a look at it. Man, I really set myself up for next week, too. I'm like, there's one game left on the list that we did not get to this week, as is custom. There we have it. And that game is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Man. I remember renting that game. I remember playing that game before I had seen the movie, because I did not see the movie for a very long time. Pat Bear in chat says, fuck that game. To which I say, yeah. That is my memory of that game as well. We'll find out next week. Maybe it'll be surprising. Maybe like, oh, I was just a dumb little kid and this game's amazing. Fingers crossed, right? We want the games to be good. I want the games to be good. I don't know what you want anymore. What you want to do is sign up for the Patreon. Got multiple tiers for you, and you can become a member of the Gerstmann Advisory Panel, and you can suggest games yourself, and get them onto this list. Get them in front of me, and we can get some games going. I assume so. We'll talk about it on the podcast now. Obviously, we talked about the Game Informer stuff at the top of the show. That'll probably be something we talk more about on the podcast next week. And then also, pending any scheduling changes, Glenn and I are going to reconvene next week for Game Boys to Men. And I assume we will talk about at least some of that stuff. That was not the topic we were planning on discussing, but we'll probably cover some of that as well. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back next Friday to rank another batch of games. This was an interesting list. This was an interesting list this week. I'm glad that a couple of these games ended up being pretty awesome. And that Back to the Future 2 and 3 thing was way worse. It's hard to imagine. Man, what the hell? Science is shocking sometimes, I suppose. I'll see you next time.